Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2024 and another part of this Newcastle United series where we're probably in the penultimate episode of this series. We have a huge game against top of the league Arsenal away from home that will make or break our Premier League season. And then we also have Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League semi-finals. We have Liverpool at home in the Premier League. It is about as bumper an end to the season as you could hope for. If we have a look at the league table to refresh your mind, we are 1 point behind Arsenal and they have a game in hand. If we lose this game, absolutely done for the title. If we win this game, it's still in Arsenal's hands. So it really is all to play for in this match. We're going to put the strongest team out that we possibly can. So we've got Isak, Oyarzabal, Gordon up front, Joe Linton, Tonali and Bruno in midfield, Hernandez, Botman, Geertruida and Trippier in defence with Pope in goal, and we absolutely have to get the win. Let's have a look at this Arsenal team, see how strong it looks. Just wait for the match engine. You can see Kai Havertz leading the line, Martinelli and Saka with them. Then Rice, Odegaard and Schlager in midfield, Tierney, Gabriel, Timber, White and Karneshki, whoever that is, in goal. I would expect us to be winning against a team like that, but who knows. Let's get the league table up so we can see what's really happening. A draw, not the end of the world, makes it very unlikely that we're going to win this title. We need Arsenal to lose their game in hand. We've also got City playing Chelsea, so our other title rivals are playing today, and that could really open the door for us. Isak with the ball, edge of the area, finds Oyarzabal, and he has found the bottom corner. And we have taken a 1-0 advantage over Arsenal that I think would at least temporarily send us to the summit of the table. Isak there did well, held the ball up, found Oyarzabal, and the reason we paid as much money for him as we did is that finish right there as he finds the bottom corner and gives us a 1-0 advantage. But here come Arsenal with a free kick, and Gabriel fortunately sends it way over the bar. Trippier now with the throw into Tonali. Ball goes out to Pope. Now Botman looking to bring it forward. And he finds Joe Linton. Now Oyarzabal over the top for Tonali. It's cleared away. Trippier will clean up. Ooh, nearly lost it. Botman out to Geertruida. High press from Arsenal. Seems to be doing a bit of damage, but we're okay at the moment. Trippier on the attack down the wing. Plays it into Isak. What a ball that is, and what a finish that is. I think he was onside, you know. My radar has been pretty accurate in this series, but we're about to find out. And it has been disallowed. It was such a clever ball through from Trippier, but unfortunately, Isak was offside. That's the first one I've got wrong this season, I think, or this series, on the offsides. I like to do it by just visuals. I don't like the VAR checks very much, but you can see Arsenal have had the match momentum ever since we took the lead, so we do have to be a little bit cautious. Tierney on the ball into Rice, now back to Timber. He's hanging on to it and goes back to the goalkeeper, Karneshki. I can only imagine their first choice goalkeeper is injured, and they've given it away to Isak, and Isak's in on goal. And he has finished it. 33 goals for Isak. I love that we're talking about the fact he's probably their backup goalkeeper and then he makes an absolute howler. I'd be like investigating this guy for match fixing after a mistake like that. Isak takes the ball, puts it home, and it is 2-0 to us against Arsenal now. And we're still on that counter. You can see the momentum swung massively in our favour around the time of that goal. And we are heading to half-time with a very nice advantage. 2-0 up. And we are nearly at that half-time whistle. And there it is, 2-0. Very happy with that. As you can see on the table, we would be top of the league with 3 games left to play. Arsenal have 4 to play, so it's not settled by any means. Joe Linton now takes it to the edge of the area. And Karneshki does tip it over and out for a corner. That will be Trippier to take the corner. Lots of options in the middle. It goes in. Joe Linton's there. Cleared away. Java picks up the ball. He's bringing it forward. Finds Jesus. Lots of players around him. Not many players in support. And he's tackled by Geertruida, but he's still got it. More players now. Oh, they've hit the base of the post. Saka has found the back of the net. Bukayo Saka, 23 goals this season for him. A lot of luck in that. Gertrudia's tackle coming out to Jesus, him picking out Zavo, who hits the post, and it falls to Saka. And then he scores from the narrowest of angles with a defender and a goalkeeper, and he dissects them in finding that bottom corner to give Arsenal some hope in this match. Now, we win the header with Trippier, but we've lost it to Havertz. And he's going to play that through, is he? No, he lets it off to Odegaard. Tonali's got it. Plays it forward to Isak. Ball onto Gordon. He's clean through. Defenders come across. 4 on the left for him to look for. And he's lost it to Timber. And Havertz now finds Martinelli. And we are in trouble at the back as Jesus gets in and hits the post. And again, the rebound off the post falls to an Arsenal player to put in the back of the net. That is so frustrating that that's happened twice in one game, in such a big game as well, for that to happen. Martinelli to Jesus. I mean, where's the danger off that? Gertrudia just tries to deflect it, and it goes straight to Martinelli to put in the back of an empty net. Let's fucking get it out the pitch, boys. Like, what are we doing just passing it in our box? Like, it's got to be cleared into Route 1. Both those goals could have been dealt with better. Trippier now sends it back to Gertrudia, and then we've lost it to Martinelli again. And this is very much wheels coming off the bus here as Jesus. Ball's come through to Martinelli. And you just knew it was going to happen. As soon as we gave the ball away, you just knew. And they have taken a 3-2 advantage now. I don't know how this is happening, but Arsenal tearing us apart. And to be fair, you lose this game, then Arsenal deserve to win the title. They're winning it on their own merits. They've come out 2-0 down and gone 3-2 up in the second half. I mean, I don't even know what I can do. Gordon's had a shocker. He can maybe come off for Almiron. Midfield must have failed us. I mean, I just don't even know where the problem is with this team. Teo Hernandez hasn't had a great game. There's no point changing the defence. We're chasing a loss here. Maybe questions over Pope again. Trippier has a corner though. Can we get one back? In towards Isak, and he has found the bottom corner. Isak at least has not given up on our hopes of defending the title as he plants that header in the bottom corner. Very nice finish from him. He ran so far across that box to get to that ball and then planted it bottom corner to make it 3-3. And we have 20 minutes or so to try and win this title. Can we do it? They brought Alvarez on for white. We probably should make another change. Bruno's on a yellow and looking pretty tired. I don't really have anyone to bring on for him, so let's take Tonali off instead and bring Joe Willock on. Teo can go off for Doyle. Doyle knows how to score a goal. Arsenal corner though. Odegaard over it. Zinchenko couldn't get there. Ball comes out. Timber into Martinelli. Pope picks it up. There's a slight worry for me that would be a penalty. But instead it's Nick Pope on the ball. Sends it forward. Nothing comes of it. 10 minutes to go. Can we do this? Let's try and get the team going for the last few minutes. They're all encouraged. Last 5 minutes. Is there a goal in this somewhere? Trippier with the throw-in. Comes to Willock. Trippier again. Puts it in. Oh, it's off the post. And it doesn't fall to one of our players. Unlike it did for Arsenal. Doyle into a Yorzabal. It's not done yet though. Ball inside. And Kalneski has taken it. And that was the chance. It's finished 3-3. I mean, probably a fair result all in all, given how both teams played. But we should not have given away the advantage like that. And it means that the title is very much out of our hands as we head into the Champions League semi-finals against Paris Saint-Germain. We've got Liverpool to play as well, so we'll see how that goes, where we are after the Liverpool game. But up next is Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League semi-finals as we try to make it into the final. The last English team standing, trying to become champions of Europe. Time for our home game against Paris Saint-Germain now. It's the same team as the last match. The only change, Scalvini comes into central defence. Trippier and Hernandez still in there on the full-back positions. I think we played well against Arsenal. We just sort of lost our mentality in the second half. We did manage to get the equaliser though. I think today, I mean, we've beaten PSG before. We've beaten them at home before, I think. So we certainly beat them last season when we played them. But this is a very different challenge when you're playing in the semi-finals of the Champions League. We are at home though. We have to win the home game if we're going to have any chance of getting through. And here's Gordon sacking down the right. He was poor in the last game, but he's going here. He finds Tonali. It's come across. Joe Linton has scored. It came from Ayorzabal, and Joe Linton's on 15 goals this season from central midfield. One absolute stellar season he's been having. Gordon got down the byline and then managed to swing the ball in from just near the end. Tonali further across. It bounced off either Marquinhos or Ayorzabal, and Joe Linton was in the right place at the right time to make it 1-0 to us over this PSG team. They've got Mbappe, Moane and Dembele up front, Soler, Vitinho, Ugarte in central midfield, then Mendes, Inacio, Skriniar, Marquinhos, Donnarumma. It's a really strong PSG team. I feel like there's some weakness in that team, maybe in central midfield, maybe in defence, I'm not sure. But at the moment we are benefiting with a 1-0 advantage as Mendes has gone all the way across the pitch and then Pope is forced to push that one out for a corner. It's going to be Dembele to take the corner. Short to Soler. Dembele over to Ugarte, and he doesn't shoot, and he's given the ball away as well. Gordon will try to get this one further on, but Ugarte makes up for his mistake. He had to pull the trigger then. That is absolute cowardice not to go for goal in that position. And it remains 1-0 to us. I'm glad he didn't, but I'd be fuming if I was his manager. Not taking the shot on and then giving the ball away with the pass is unforgivable. But at half-time, we have a 1-0 advantage. I'm not going to move to a more defensive mentality. It's certainly not for a little while. I think 1-0 at home is maybe not enough against PSG away from home. I'd rather we attacked when we've got the home advantage while we're winning. See if we can get a goal or two. And Trippier now is trying to do that. He finds Bruno. Ball's gone out. Dembele tries to win it, but it's come for Theo out on the left. He's cut inside. He's found Isak. He's in on goal. And Donnarumma with a very strong save there. Isak nearly doubling our lead. It's Ayorzabal with the corner. And Donnarumma again doing his job and patrolling that 6-yard area. Theo back to Botman. Lots of players around him. We've got an opportunity to spring this press. They've backed off now. Bruno. Forward to Isak. Gordon is free. Oh, Isak's in. And Isak has been denied by Donnarumma yet again. Bruno now. Out wide to Gordon. Inside. But that's gone all the way across. And I actually don't love Isak as a matchup with Donnarumma. So I'm going to bring Callum Wilson on early in the second half. And see if Callum Wilson can have a bit of better luck with Donnarumma up when he's up front. Donnarumma now is going to take this free kick. Skriniar forward to Vitinha. Now Dembele plays it to Colin Moane. Building from the back. Ugarte in the centre. Finds Soler. Now Moane. Out to Mbappe. He's got players in the middle. Oh, it's gone in. Again, really bad luck with deflections. It happened twice against Arsenal off the post, and it's happened again here. Moane found Mbappe. He does what he does. Beats the defenders for pace. Puts the ball in a dangerous area. Moane, Pope, Botman, Moane. Very difficult to defend against that. It's just really unlucky. And now we have to try and come back again and see if we can win this game. Scalvini on the ball. Plays into the middle, but he's given it away. And now Wilson wins it, but it's Skriniar. Wilson doesn't want to chase down Donnarumma. Ugarte to Inacio. Wilson has won it. He finds Gordon in on goal. And Gordon restores the lead. Wilson harrying up there. Gets us the ball back. And Gordon with the finish past Donnarumma. I thought it'd be Wilson to score, but instead Wilson creates the chance on that high press. Vitinha ran into trouble. Wilson with a beautiful ball to Gordon. Great first touch. Great finish. And it is 2-1 to us against Paris Saint-Germain as we are heading towards that full-time whistle. Half an hour left to play. Dembele now with a corner for PSG. Got to not concede from set pieces, and that is what we managed to do as Ugarte puts that ball wide. We are still leading in this match against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League semi-finals. Joe Linton tries to find Wilson. Doesn't work out. Ball's gone into the middle. Trippier has it now to Nally. And Donnarumma seems to be a foot longer than he actually is as he pushes that one round the post. Now Oyarzabal from the corner in towards Joe Linton, but he can't out-jump the players around him, and the ball is cleared. It's a very tight game. Possession, XG, shots, all of it fairly closely tracking. And yet we are the ones with the advantage. Now Trippier with the free kick in towards Joe Linton. And he's tried to lob the keeper with the header, but it has gone over the top. Oyarzabal not having his finest game. So I will be taking him off for Almiron. Bruno in defensive midfield come out for João Neves. Let's see if those changes can move the team forward a little bit. Take Gordon off for Torres as well. Trippier with a free kick. And he's missed it. He does not do much from set pieces, Kieran Trippier, in this game. Very few goals from free kicks. Ball's gone forward to Ugarte to clean up. Now Skriniar plays it forward. Botman wins the header. Joe Linton with the ball. Charges forward. Joe Linton just holding it up. Now Almiron. João Neves. Got to do something with it. Goes back to Botman. Teo Hernandez. Need a bit of magic from him. João Neves to Almiron. Inside to Wilson. Denied by Donnarumma. That matchup, Donnarumma is just too good up there, and he denies the second striker I've sent out to face him. Now Trippier with the corner, looking to eschew the words that I said earlier when I said he doesn't deliver from set pieces very much. Can he do it now with the world's longest wait? He puts it in. Wilson's there, but it is cleared away. Torres chases after it. Gonna look to put it in. And that's the difference. They had luck when they got that ball in the back of the net. We did not have luck then. And João Neves makes the tackle. Asensio coming on for Dembele. Not long left of added time here. We have got the lead, and we are going to see this out. It's a victory for us against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League semi-final. That is huge, and it gives us a hope as we go to face Paris Saint-Germain away from home. Now let's just have a little look at this Premier League table. You can see Arsenal did lose their game in hand, which means we're now 2 points behind Manchester City, 2 points separating the top 4, 4 points separating the top 6, and 5 points separating the top 7. And it's Liverpool for us next, who are in 7th place. So this is tight as anything as we try to win this title. Huge game for us now against Liverpool. We have to win this match. We keep failing to win these must-win games, but now it really is all or nothing. If we slip up in our last 3 league games, I don't think it's even possible we can win the title. We have to win. We're at home against Liverpool. You can see we're playing pretty much our strongest team. Gertrudia is coming into defensive midfield because Bruno is not quite there. I mean, he's all right. He's going in. He's going in. Decision made. Doyle at left back, Trippier at right back, Scalvini, Botman in the centre, Pope in goal. Let's see if we can get the job done now. I think the more I see Pope fail to keep balls out the back of the net, the more I think we need a new top quality goalkeeper in the summer. Now this Liverpool team, still fairly similar to the ones you see or what you would have at the start of this game. We're 2 years on now. They've not progressed too much. Gonzalez is a big addition in central midfield, but we progressed a lot more and we should be doing a lot better. But Szoboszlai gets in. Szoboszlai scores. And 19 seconds for us to fall behind in this must-win game. Really sloppy from the team. We should be winning. We are the better team. We're higher up the table, further in the Champions League. But they've gone inside, and Szoboszlai gets the finish. And Liverpool, that's 17 seconds on that ball hitting the back of the net. They have got the advantage. Trippier now with the corner, and it's cleared away. Botman's still there. It's come back to Trippier. Now Scalvini needs to get it to the far side. Gordon goes back down the left instead. Gets to the byline. Gordon pulls it back, and Oyarzabal with the finish. His 8th goal for us since joining in January. They've all been crucial, and he has levelled here. And we're still only 2 minutes and 11 seconds into the game. Gordon there doing really well, pushing down the byline, pulling it back. Oyarzabal found a pocket of space, and he just slammed that ball into the back of the net, and it's 1-1. That was less than 2 minutes, actually, that goal. There's a goal in the first minute, a goal in the second minute, can you believe? And if you look at the league table, Manchester City lost to Aston Villa, Man United lost to Burnley. This is our moment. It has to be now. As it stands, we would be 1 point behind Man City. The title race would not be over, but we've got such a big chance to, number one, put Liverpool out of the Champions League races, and then number two, put ourselves alone at the top of the Premier League. Now here's Virgil van Dijk to McAllister. Konate forward to McAllister. Playing it around defence, Liverpool. Comes to Virgil van Dijk. Now Pedro to Diogo. Trippier wins it. Gordon can attack down the right flank. Plays into the middle, but straight to Virgil van Dijk. Now Becker to Konate. Szoboszlai loses it to Isak, and he turns the defender. It's come to Bruno. Is saved. And they get it away. That was so similar to what Isak did a few episodes ago when he just rolled a defender, a central defender, a very good one. I feel like it was Liverpool again. Wasn't it Van Dijk that he did that too? Or was it Varane, wasn't it? It was Varane for Manchester United. Now Trippier's got a corner though. Puts it in. Scalvini arriving. It's cleared out to Trippier again. Goes to the byline. Oh, he's done it himself. He does not score many goals, Kieran Trippier. Not as many as he should for the amount of free kicks he takes. But he has done that one from open play in really nice fashion. I thought he'd go to the byline and pull it back. But he thought, no, cut inside. Right-footed finish over Alisson Becker. And we have a 2-1 lead now against Liverpool, which as it stands would take us to 72 points alone at the summit of the Premier League table after 36 games. Arsenal could still go above us, which is why we had to beat them in that 3-3 draw, but we failed to do so. But we've been dominating this Liverpool team, and we absolutely deserve the advantage that we've built over them. This would also guarantee us at least European football, but I would imagine Champions League football. We'll need to look at that table again. As it stands, no, it wouldn't guarantee us Champions League football just yet. Szoboszlai with a free kick. Pope makes the save. He gets that one up and over the bar. Szoboszlai will take the corner. Whips it in. Oh, there's quite a few players in there, but we do get it away with Gordon eventually headering the ball out. Now it is a free kick. And who have we got over it? McAllister to take the free kick. Goes for goal again, and Pope once again pushes it over the top. Might make a couple of changes here. We've got some very tired players out there with the Champions League games as well. Just make sure we don't get red cards out of tiredness. If we're going to get a red card, let it be a deliberate two-footed tackle. And it's corner now. Robertson to take. Made substitutions before corner, never wise. But we do clear it out. Konate has it. And that is the end of the highlight. Into the final half an hour with a slender advantage. Can we see this game through? Gertrudia is coming on for Bruno in defensive midfield. Got a couple of substitutions left to make. Trippier probably needs to come off for Livramento. And then let's bring on Wilson up top, which means Gordon needs to see out the game on that right flank. Liverpool on the attack. Pedro Gonzalez down the left flank, denied by the defender. Stood him up well, and it goes out of play. And we get our substitutions made. Into the last 15 minutes. We are literally counting down the minutes. Last 10 minutes now. Can we see this game through? Last 5 minutes. Tonali with a corner. Goes near post. Scalvini has put that one over the bar. Nearly at full time. 5 minutes of added time. Not much with the new added time numbers, but there's a highlight in the last seconds of the game. Here's Torres back to Botman. Not now. Not like this. Torres back to Botman. Oh, why are we putting balls in the air for? Play it along the ground, boys. McAllister to Virgil van Dijk. Into the last 70 seconds of this game. Doyle has it. 1 minute to go. Gertrudia to João Neves. Make the run, someone. Make the run. João Neves. João Neves goes for goal. Becker makes the stop and then tries to play it out again, but he's given it away to Torres. He went too quickly. Now Doyle down the left flank. It's stopped by Mazraoui, and that looks like it will be it for Liverpool. And the game is over. That is a crucial victory for us. Absolutely must-win victory. We're on 72 points now. I said it'd be a low-point season. The title is going to be won on a maximum of 79 points. And that's if Arsenal win all 3 of their remaining fixtures. This is very, very tight heading into the final run. I mean, look at that. The difference there is 3 points between the top 6 with between 2 and 3 games left to play. Our league position has been a remarkable recovery through the season. We just started out so poorly. A couple more victories early on here and we would have won the title already. And that's how costly those first games were when we were down in sort of 10th, 13th place at one point. It could have been so much more. But we've got a lot left to do. Next episode, Paris Saint-Germain away, Crystal Palace away, Tottenham at home. Tottenham will be a big game. They can also win the title. Paris Saint-Germain, can we make it into the Champions League final? Lots to look forward to. Do drop a like on the video if you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. But until next time, see ya.